Hey everyone, welcome back. Our next guest is a dancer, choreographer, yoga, Pilates, fitness instructor, and founder of Mindful Movements Bronx, a community-friendly yoga company offering online and in-person sessions as well as outdoor classes on Randall's Island beginning in May with inclusion in mind. Mindful Movements caters to all kinds of people, shapes, and bodies ranging from visually impaired clients, professional dance students, athletes, teenagers, fitness fanatics, and more. Here now to share more is founder of Mindful Movements Bronx, Aya. Hello and welcome.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Rhina.
Woo, look
Great to
at
be
that.
here.
Oh, well, we are happy to be with you. Look at that setup, all those plants.
Yeah, just bringing the outdoors in for
Yeah,
today.
love it, love it, love it. I mean, for the time being, the weather is starting to get nice, but in the meantime, we got to make do with our current circumstances, being indoor, living in New York, in small apartments. So lovely of you to share your outdoorsy feel with us today. So let's talk about the range in which you instruct. We can begin with the online services that you offer, and I'm very fascinated by the fact that you also teach visually impaired individuals. So let's go through it all.
Okay. Where should we start? Well, been teaching online since 2020, like a lot of other people, and I'm doing that right now through Sweetwater Dance and Yoga, which some of you may be familiar with. So I'm teaching in the morning. I'm definitely a morning person, just let everyone know that. Yeah, so that's on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, so when you say that, you're saying you actually go to the location, but the classes are offered online. So in other words, you go to Sweetwater's location to conduct your classes, or is it hybrid? Are people there in person as well?
Yeah, it's actually the actual studio space actually just closed down 2 days ago, and they're going to be moving to a new location. So I'm going to be, well, streaming from home for the time being. Yeah, and there was previous to that, there was like in-person classes, and yeah, they had like in-person and they had online. So it wasn't like the hybrid, like half of people online, half the people in person. It was kind of two separate.
And so now instructing online, did that expand your business? Because I understand that you teach in London as well.
Yeah, so I actually Mindful Movement started with me and my sister. We were both dancers, and we were stressed out dancers, like going from getting a gig, not getting one. And then we decided we both did yoga, and I did Pilates as well. And we just started to teach classes actually outside in a park in London. And it grew from there. And then I moved to New York to start teaching dance and movement fitness as well to develop mental disabilities clients. And then in 2020, I went back online and I reconnected with a lot of my old students after 7 years. So yeah.
And you're referring to your old students in London.
Yes. So yeah, it's totally expanded. It's like bring everything like full circle. It's amazing. It's great. I love it. Even the other online classes, like sometimes I have people from London still, they join the classes, it's the online classes with Sweetwater. And then I had someone from Poland the other day, and people from the Bronx, people from different areas in the US. It's great.
So it's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I mean, that's the silver lining. I love having the conversations of the silver lining of the pandemic. And so now you're international, right? Even though you're Mindful Movements Bronx, right? But we cannot we must make sure and make mention of these wonderful in-person classes that you're going to be offering at Randall's Island.
Yeah, so they're going to be starting in May. They're going to be in 2 different locations. One is just across the 103rd footbridge. If anyone is familiar, just get down to Randall's Island. It's gorgeous if you haven't been there. I know probably some of you are really familiar with it. And the other location is behind the ICANN Stadium as well on the waterfront. It's open level, so it's everybody's welcome, any level, any ability. yeah, it's just like an inclusive class. Just move, feel good. You can work as hard or as little as you want.
Right. And it's all doors. And so I wanted to make sure we mention that before we run out of time, but we still have time. And I also wanted to discuss how you, I guess, design your development for your private sessions, right? Because there's one thing that I read in on your website with regards to the consultation that you offer in designing programming specifically for a person's needs, be it through their body type, be it through their needs, if they're visually impaired, if they're special needs. And so like how does that occur, right? Is it something that you come to them in person, you come to their homes, or like what's that process like?
Yeah, so it could be, so some people I do go to their residence, or even during the pandemic, I was doing it in someone's garden with them, which was great. Also, I do offer online, which is really good as well, because you just have you can see it clearly, like I can give great feedback. So yeah, either in person or also online. In person, obviously within a certain area. Okay, not traveling too far.
Right. It's like, well, it's got to be within a certain radius.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
Okay.
really good. Yeah, so that's great for people like private, so you can have a class that kind of fits in with your schedule. I'm a new mother now, so as well my schedule. So like online is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in all actuality, that's the reality we're living in right now. But the reason I needed to ask that is because of the fact that you do offer, it's an all inclusive session that you offer, and so it becomes this question of like, well, how do you accommodate that? How do you accommodate somebody who's visually impaired if they're doing it online?
Okay, well, as long as they can have their camera set up fine, and then it will just be verbal cues. I can see them give feedback, and that's just a skill that I've developed from like so long of like teaching all different people and being able to like modify postures, which is like really important. So it's not yeah, private sessions are really good for just catering to like individual needs. Maybe someone needs to see the movement more. I'm happy to like demonstrate that and show them. um, you know some people, they really need to work on their flexibility. I can help that. I know how to tell you how to use props, even just chair, something you have in your own house that can help you and assist you with a posture if you need to. So everything is adaptable to work for the individual. It's not like one thing.
Right. It's not set at a certain level in which, because it could be intimidating. And I do want you to share, and I say this because, I have attended yoga classes, and not everybody's as flexible, right? And so just share with our audience like the benefits of practicing yoga, especially during this time as we start getting back into movement and walking and commuting more frequently.
Well, of course, there's the physical benefits. Um, but I would say really just the mental benefits of giving yourself time just to connect with your body and see how your body feels, know what your body needs. And that may not be doing 100 downward dogs. That might just be taking and learning some simple like stretches to help you feel better, to help you with your day and just calming your mind, getting focused. Yeah, and just giving that gift to yourself that you deserve to feel good. You deserve to like honor your body. And it's no, we're not like reaching for a goal. Maybe your yoga practice one day is laying on the floor, relaxing and releasing. And maybe for someone else, it's, doing a whole lot of movement, a whole vinyasa and breaking a sweat, if that's what you need. So just finding what you need and just honoring that and honoring your body.
Yeah, I hear you and I feel you. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's I, everyone. She is talking about self-care mattering, right? Self-care is mental health awareness. And so thank you so much for all the advice that you shared. And thank you for the classes you're offering. Once again, she starts in May in Randall's Island from May to September on Tuesdays and June to September on Saturdays at Randall's Island in person, outdoors. However, if you're interested in sessions, you can also visit bronxyogahub.com and check out Aya on IG at Mindful Movements BX. Stay tuned because Bobby C's weekly sports roundup is coming up next.